Hey you guys, welcome back and I hope you guys are doing great. This is the first video of 2020 that I'm filming. I am filming this in 2019. But yeah, happy new year to everyone and I hope this year would be amazing for you, healthy for you and prosperous for you. Today I'm filming a different kind of a video that I haven't really done before. I'm trying to get into the more talkative kind of videos that aren't really reviews. So the concept of this video is basically me discussing my top 10 favorite releases, favorite makeup releases in the Indian market, and I picked some that really intrigued me, or I just liked some concepts, or I liked the color story, or I just appreciate something in that. These aren't really my cult favorite things, but these are the releases that I personally thought were well put together and just good overall. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this and let me know if you guys would want more videos like this. I really love discussing makeup and just new releases overall. I think that is it, so let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to be saying is that these makeup releases aren't something that I'm going to be owning for sure. I will let you know which are the releases that I really want to own, and I'm just gonna go in a random order. There is no specific order. I have my phone over here, so I've made sure to only include the releases that are available in India, and I really want to do a international version, something similar to this, and also a releases that disappointed me and stuff. Okay, so I did say that this is in no specific order and it isn't, but I'm just gonna get the boring one, or the one that hasn't interested me so much, but I do appreciate something from this. So the first one that I'm going to be talking about is the Lakme 9 to 5 foundation. It's the Primer Plus Matte Perfect Cover Foundation. So the thing that I really like about this is that Lakme came out with 16 shades, and Lakme as a brand just has such bad reputation for coming out with just straight up bad shade ranges. And what I liked is, I know the first shade range that they really extended was this one, the Mousse Foundation, I believe it's called. So I do know that they came out with 13 or maybe 16 shades for this as well, and I appreciate the fact that they kept the consistency in their new releases as well. I kind of thought that they would release this in 5 shades, see the market and then extend the shade range, but I really like the fact that they came out with 16 shades in their first launch. I know this isn't the best shade range ever, and we have a lot more extensive shade ranges in a lot of international brands, but I feel like Indian brands are also slowly starting to catch up, and I really appreciate Lakme maintaining their consistency. So yeah, I really like this. I do not know if I'm gonna be picking out this foundation. I have 3 foundations right now, and I'm not a person who is foundation crazy or that I do a lot of looks on here. I do them, but I feel like instead of trying to show variety in my products, I would rather show variety in my techniques or just the looks or the color stories. So personally, I'm not looking for a new foundation right now. I do have 2 and I enjoy them very much, and also this has SPF 20, which is great. Any additional SPF is great in my opinion. 20 is not enough, and I do not think that you should just solely depend on this foundation for the SPF, but additional things are perfectly fine, and I would love for more brands to put SPF in their products. So yeah, that was the first release. Okay, so I do want to mention that right now I'm on their Instagram page, and they have written that the 16 shades are to be suited for 100% of Indian skin tones. No, I personally do not think that any shade range is gonna be enough for 100% of people. You can't, everyone's skin is so different, everyone is so different. So yeah, that was the first release that I personally thought that the brand put some effort in. I would love for them to go even till 20 shades, 30 shades, that would be amazing. The next thing that I'm going to be talking about is by Huda Beauty, and it is the Power Bullet collection from them. The lipsticks that they came out, they're really raved about, and I would love to try them, but they're also expensive. They're like 2,000 rupees and nobody has money for that. But again, the thing that I really love about this is, first of all, it is mainly nude and there are like few pops of colors, and I personally really like when brands come out with so many nude shades. People also love this formula, and I love seeing such a huge variety of nudes specifically because a lot of Indian brands don't tend to make nudes. If you will see, a lot of brands will make pinks and reds. I think they are just easy to formulate maybe, so a lot of brands tend to take that route. Now this range is really expensive and I am not gonna be picking up something immediately, but yeah, I will definitely swatch some and then later on pick some if I like the formula and stuff. 2,000 rupees personally for me is a huge commitment, and I'm not ready to make it at all. But yeah, I just really like that it's a huge variety of colors available to everyone, and I like the fact that she's also releasing them in India, because a lot of international brands, what they will do is release so much in different countries, and then when it comes to India they'll release like 5 products, and I absolutely hate it. So yeah, this formula seems like it's amazing. The color range seems amazing. I would love to try one of these someday. Another brand that I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to be talking about the campaign of this brand and also the shade range, but the brand I'm talking about is Tfbeauty. So Katrina Kaif came out with her own brand and it's called Tfbeauty, as I said. So when I saw the first post from this brand, I thought, okay, she's gonna come out with a nude shade, she's gonna come out with a red shade, an eyeliner, and call it a day. And the second post was this huge variety of shades, and I was like, oh, she has put some effort in this, or whoever is the creative director of this has done a really amazing job. Every time a celebrity comes out with some makeup brand, they try to put out a nude and a red and then call it a day. And then there are some people who really want something good under their name. So I'm really glad that she came out with such extensive range. And I know a lot of people absolutely hated this launch because of how overpriced, or I wouldn't call it overpriced, to be honest. I will tell you what I like about it in a second, but I do not know why it got so much hate. So I personally see this collection or the first launch as something that has been made for so many people, and just overall any person who likes to wear lip colors. I'm pretty sure you can find a nude shade for yourself or an everyday shade for yourself in this. And okay, I know it's overpriced, and I do not think that she has ever said that her brand is gonna be something that is very affordable. But what I like about it is, yes, the product you get is really less, but she has made it available at a price where a lot of people can access it. Like I said about Huda Beauty, I'm not really ready to invest 2000 rupees in something that I'm not really confident over. But for 800 rupees, I think it's pretty accessible for a lot of people. It is expensive. It is expensive for me as well. I'm not trying to cover that fact up. Yes, if you look at the quantity versus the price you pay for it, it's hella expensive. I will give props to her for not coming out with a lipstick that is 3000 rupees and it's not really available to a lot of people, and instead coming out with something that a lot of people can access. Expensive, but at the same time it's more reachable to the people. Pricing is honestly something that you really have to choose for yourself, and the quality, and see if it works for you. I don't get why people are hating on it so much. And have you seen the video, the whole campaign and the whole motto of it? It's so good. If you haven't watched it, here it is.
How does it feel to be you?
You have to watch it on their Instagram. It will be somewhere in the description bar below. Honestly, a Indian brand, an Indian actress who is a role model to so many people, trying to promote these things, I really appreciate it. And yeah, I think Tfbeauty is something that I'm willing to spend my money on at some point in my life. Right now, no, but someday, yes. I remember her talking about contour sticks, and as someone who is heavily interested in cream contouring and stuff, I would love to see those from her. The fourth thing that I'm going to be talking about is the Pond's gel moisturizer, super light gel moisturizer that they came out with. Really like a brand coming out with such a different concept. I believe it's a gel formulation with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. Really good ingredients. The thing that I love about this is that it's innovative at a affordable rate. I believe these retail for 200 or 300, somewhere around this range. I will put up the price on the screen. I really like that they came out with something like a gel, which a lot of oily skin people like. Now when I first saw this, I was really excited. I almost wanted to pick this up, but here's the issue. The second ingredient is dimethicone, which is silicone. And I know silicones are important in skincare, but I do not know if the second ingredient being silicones is gonna be helping my dry skin. I wouldn't put my money on the fact that this is really hydrating and enriching for your skin, but as a makeup base or just base in general, I would love to try this. And as I said, it has silicones, so it will probably give a blurring effect. So yeah, anyone looking for a blur effect and something that is really inexpensive, I would highly suggest for you guys to try the super light gel moisturizer from Pond's. If you guys want me to try this out for myself, as in my dry skin, let me know. I would love to do that for you guys as well. Yeah, and I really like that they have thought about bringing out a gel or a lightweight moisturizer for people who do not like the heavy feeling, or just their skin isn't suitable for such heavy product. So yeah, I think that's pretty innovative. I wouldn't say that's innovative, but for something that has been released in India, I feel like this is a little bit above what people put out generally in the market. So yeah, that's another release that I thought was interesting. The next release is again by Huda Beauty. She came out with 3 particular palettes, her 9-pan palettes that she has been going on for a while. The fact that I liked is that she has segregated these into light, medium and deep. The color story seems so amazing. I really want to pick all of these up, but right now my brokenness wouldn't allow me to do that. And I feel like these color stories are something that would be a great gifting option for someone who doesn't really do their makeup but has to do it for work, or they aren't really the type of person who would play with colors and stuff, I think they would love these palettes. I do think that these are heavily tilted on the mauve or purple tone, but I think a lot of people in India love purples and mauves and everything in this color family, so I feel like people would like this. Okay, so the footage got cut over here and I didn't end this properly, but I just wanted to say the things that I like and just conclude this whole thing. So the thing that I like is that it's well thought. It's a nude palette done well. There is a good distribution of mattes and shimmers, and I love the whole 9-pan concept. It's easy. It's not a lot of eyeshadows for you to get overwhelmed with it, and it's easy to think about eye looks when you look at the palette. The whole launch is well put together, well thought about, and I really like that particular fact about this. So yeah, that is it, and let's move on with the video. The next release is actually a collab, and this is by Nykaa. There are like 3 products in this list that are by Nykaa, and I know some of you want to probably click out of this video because there is a hate train going on for Nykaa, and I kinda get it, but for the most part I don't understand. People are always complaining about their prices being high. Now if it's from someone who has experienced their formulas and stuff, I feel like it's fair on their part, but for the people who just see the product and they're like, this is way too expensive and stuff, I don't get it. For Nykaa, what I really like is that they're coming out with so much lip colors and so many lip formulas. I do think that the brand is high and affordable rather than being extremely cheap. I do have issues with some of their products, like the eyeshadow palettes. No way they are worth 1500, okay? But this video isn't about it. In this, I'm gonna be talking about the Mesaba collection. What I like about it is, first of all, the shade range is really cool. I do believe there are probably some repeats that Nykaa has pulled out from its original range and then added to this range and just changed the names and stuff. But what I like that this is so personalized, like she chose her most famous or favorite, something like that, prints, and then put it on the packaging. The packaging is really cool and it seems like a collector's item, if you would say. And again, the shade range is pretty brown skin friendly. They're just a good mix of colors, and I just like the fact that it's so personalized. I feel like she has put effort in, she has put some thought in, and then curated this shade range and the packaging for it. So I really like that there is some thought and effort. Okay, while we are on Nykaa, I feel like I should talk about everything Nykaa so we can just get it out of there, and people who want to skip this, you can skip it altogether. The next product that I'm going to be talking about is their eyeliner, and the promotional images were so good for this. I'm not talking about the eyeliner and stuff, but they really tried to showcase that it was waterproof, it was long lasting, it was extra black. So I like the fact that they were able to translate those from images. Now the fact that I like about this is the brush. Okay, first of all, the eyeliner seems pretty cool. If you're into eyeliners, I feel like it's a good option. I believe it contains more product than the Maybelline one, and it's also a little more affordable. What I really love about this is that they went a little bit innovative with the silicone brush. A lot of people have issues with drawing straight lines, and I feel like a silicone tip would be really helpful. The thing that I would have loved to see in addition to the silicone tip is that they could have made the brush dual-ended. A lot more people would have been attracted to that, I feel. So yeah, it's a missed opportunity, but again, they can improve on it and then pay me some money for the concept idea. That would be amazing. But yeah, it's not really gonna happen, so we don't have to worry about that, do we? Anyway, I really like that the eyeliner was well put together. There was some kind of innovation, some kind of different thing that they created. That was the second release that I really liked by Nykaa. The third release is, a lot of people might be surprised, but they're metallic liquid lipsticks that they came out with. I'm personally not here for the trend of metallic lips. I feel like it started in 2018 and we should have just left it in 2018. But what I like about these is that you can use them as eyeshadows. I feel like if you're creating something different or something that's not wearable for a lot of people, you might want to create it in a way that the product would also be usable in some other way. For these, I feel like you can put it on your eyes, you can put it as an eyeliner, obviously as a lipstick, and I think there's a lighter shade, and I do not know the formula or how the consistency is, but the champagne shade, you can use it as highlighter maybe. I recently rediscovered my love for reds and I would love to try the red shade that they have over there. So I like the fact that they made sure that it's eye safe and that it could be used in more than one way. Now that we are on the topic of liquid eyeshadows, I feel like I should talk about this one. This one is by Colorbar, and I specifically want to talk about two particular shades. These are duochrome shades. The first one that I really want to try is Galaxy, which is a shade that either shifts pink to yellow or yellow to pink, and I like the fact that more well-known brands are coming out with duochromes and multichromes. I haven't really seen multichromes, but duochromes are something that I'm really really interested in, and these are fairly priced, I feel. The second one that I really want to try is Cosmo. I would love for them to also come out with more duochrome shades. It would be gorgeous, and again it would set a different standard for brands. So yeah, the Colorbar Moon Lava eyeshadows are something that really have my attention. Okay, the next release I honestly really love, but the issue that I have is that it's really overpriced, in my opinion, in a lot of people's opinion, if you will see. So these are some pastel eyeliners by Lakme. I swear someone has changed the creative director of Lakme, because seeing pastels from an Indian brand come out in an eyeliner form, it's so different. Usually you don't even see these things from a lot of different brands, and seeing Lakme do something so innovative is amazing. And also they have came out with so many shades, and I would have picked some up if they weren't priced for 800 rupees. They seem like they would be a good formula if it's the normal Lakme formula. It's a wearable, good affordable formula, but this one retails for 800 rupees, and no eyeliner in my opinion is worth 800 rupees, especially if it's colored. A black eyeliner that you're gonna be using every day, I feel like you might want to spend some money on that, but something that you would occasionally wear, like pastel pinks, blues and greens, I do not think it's worth 800. But I like the concept. It's different. You don't see a lot of pastel eyeliners from proper famous Indian brands, and I also hope that they would reduce the price. It's 800. Oh my god, 800 is a lot for an eyeliner. I know I'm probably contradicting myself about whatever I said about Nykaa, but 800 is something that I just can't bring myself to accept. Talking about eyeliners, this is by Tfbeauty. It's an Indian brand, and they have come out with water activated eyeliners. So what you get is a bar of eyeliner, and then you use some water droplets to activate it, and then you can apply it. And the fun part about these is that they glow in black light, so not glow in dark, but they glow in black light. They have come out with so many shades. There's a lavender, there's an icy blue, there's a neon green, there's a neon pink, there's a neon red. Usually what you would come out with is a neon kind of a blue, then a black, then maybe a green, but I like that this shade range is a little different. They also retail for 850 rupees, and they contain a lot of product. I feel like I don't know how much they contain exactly, but for 850 rupees and the amount of product that I'm seeing right now, I feel like it's really worth a try. Another thing that I want to talk about from this particular brand is a single eyeshadow. Actually, I will try to insert the video here right now. It's a holographic eyeshadow. Not a lot of people make holographic glitter eyeshadows. Even a lot of international brands don't make them, so it's lovely to see a Indian brand doing it. But if you are interested in holographic eyeshadow, I feel like you should check out shop Tfbeauty. They have some good stuff, and I would love to try their brand out. The last thing that I'm going to be talking about is by a new brand, and this is their first ever launch. So this is by the brand called Real Beauty. The thing that I really love about this palette is that the color story is so amazing. As a brand that is launching their first palette or the first product, I feel like the color story is something that a lot of people will enjoy. If you are into nudes, it has it. If you are into smoky tones, it has that too. And if you are into some colors, it has that too. The swatches that they have put up on their Instagram, they just look gorgeous. It does retail for 2,400 rupees, which I feel is steeper. This palette would be so amazing as a travel palette. I really want to pick this one up. I like it to the point where I want to save up my money to buy this palette. So yeah, that says something. There's a lot of transition shades, there's a lot of color, but at the same time it's not in your eye, or it's not so bright that you would be offended by it, or it's not obnoxious in any way, and it looks like it would be very fun to play with. The whole list wasn't in an order, but this palette is probably my favorite release of 2019, and I'm definitely looking out for what the brand has to offer more to us. And yeah, I think that is it. These were the top 10 releases that I personally really enjoyed seeing, or just liking the innovation or liking the thought process of whoever has created these things, and that you can distinguish these in the sea of makeup that has been releasing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, you guys. It's helping me so much. I'm really thankful that so many of you have subscribed to my channel, have been liking my videos and have been watching my videos. And yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and a happy new year again to all of you. I hope you guys are healthy and happy throughout this whole year and beyond this year, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.